Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Been trying to make a few videos, see which ones stick. This one's a story video, a story time video. I think this is a funny video, but at the same time, I think it's a sad video because this is the way society is. Society is very fucked up, and this has been going on for years and years and years. So I have a stepdad. I've lived with him, and my stepdad and mom, they run a business, a construction business. And this was my first semester, I think, in college. So I was 18. My stepdad did a job, and he got done with the job, and he was waiting for a check. It was about a $20,000 check for this for rebuilding a school or doing some stuff at the school. And it was late. The check was late. I remember him calling me a few times and, hey, check the mail when you get home from school. Okay, I got home usually around 12:31. Mail usually comes right around 1 o'clock, so I check it, no problem. Well, we never got the check. Every time I checked the mail, nothing was in there. He said, well, call me. He told me one day, he said, call me or text me, and I believe I texted him. He's like, and let me know, because it's more than 3 weeks late, and it may not like them to be that late. So, never showed up. Called the boss at the job, and he said, we did a job for you, you owe us X amount of dollars, where's the money? Probably more politely than that, but he's like, oh man, it should have mailed off 3 or 4 weeks ago. Well, it hasn't been here yet. Well, he said, I'd check. Or give it another day, I think he said. Well, I think that was on a Wednesday. That Thursday it never showed up. And if you know anything about construction, you usually run some jobs on spec, or at least you pay your employees on spec. And at the time he had, for that, I think he had 3 or 4 employees at the time, laborers and stuff. So he put a lot of money into payroll, so he wanted his money back, right? And if you run a business, especially a construction business, that's the way it works. Anyway, he never received a check. He finally called the boss, which is called the superintendent of like the construction, like the project manager and stuff like that. He called them, and he said, man, I haven't received this check. I've been done with this job for over a month. You guys are late. So the guy said, well, I check, and I will make sure if it's not mail out today or whatever. Well, he called him back like 30 minutes later, said, I'll meet you tomorrow. Where are you at? Well, I'm at this job site. Well, I'll meet you there at that job site, and I pay you, I heard about that night before. I'm like, oh, I wonder why they was so late. Was they low on money? And this is a big construction company that my stepdad's a subcontractor, so they subbed out. I'm like, they shouldn't be out of money, so there's something else. Well, I think this is the funny part. The lady that got hired to mail out checks and mail out invoices and all the information like that, and to keep information in the office flowing in and out of the office, apparently, a few weeks before, ran out of stamps and didn't tell anyone. She had a stack. I don't know how high it was, but according to him, it was a stack of invoices and checks just sitting there. Ran out of stamps. Now, you would think if you had a job to mail stuff, hey, I'm going to take an early lunch break, or, hey, I'm going to be late. I'm going to run to the post office and mail all these for you guys. And you guys just reimburse me, or can I have the business credit card? Very basic, question. Go to your next official and say, hey, I'm out of stamps. We need, we mail out a lot of shit. We need a couple $100 worth of stamps. Completely out of stamps. And decides not to tell her boss or him, or decides to go, hey, can I use the business credit card? A big company like that, forget what company it was, I'm not going to say the name of what I think it was, but anyway, the big companies like those have millions of fucking millions of dollars, and they have multiple people with probably books of stamps in their supply room or something. And post office, usually there's usually multiple post office in each city or county, so there's no excuse for that. Based on what my stepdad said, the supervisor that handed him the check personally was kind of dumbfounded. Like, I can't believe she didn't tell anyone, that she didn't, go and buy some herself. Because most big companies, you can get reimbursement. You can just print it off and add it to your file, and they reimburse your next paycheck. It's basic common sense. But apparently, this lady, whoever she was, didn't have common sense. I have no clue if she got fired, but at the very least, she should have probably got yelled at, if not fired. But I thought that was funny. I laughed my ass off when I heard that. If you have a job, and your job is to mail out whatever checks, especially to construction business, I don't care if you're brand new at the job. If your job deals with a lot of subcontractors, at least the payroll part and the gas, and maybe some of the supplies, not all of them, are built on spec, so the subcontractor pays for a lot of it. At least that's how business goes down here. And you would think that, hey, there's a check here. It doesn't matter if it's for $500 or $500,000. Maybe we should mail it out. It's signed by the boss. It's supposed to be mailed out a week ago. Maybe I should take it to the fucking post office and overnight it or something. But no, people don't think like that. So I thought that was funny. Anyway, don't be that stupid. It's just like if you had a little kid's birthday party, and you was going to invite everyone at the church or at the school, and you're going to mail out an invitation, you're going to wait a day before the birthday party to mail everything out. I mean, seriously, that's how people think. That's how people think. I thought that was funny. You guys have a great day. I will see you guys later.